Bright Exhibitions, which we are doing this Uganda virtual exhibition. So first of all, we welcome you for this exhibition, joining this exhibition, and hopefully I will explain you how this virtual expo platform will work, so that you can use it in a better way, and also uh, about the backend system, how you can upload your documents, and how you can once you upload the documents, how your booth will appear like. So I will just brief you with that process also. I will take you to the backend, how in which we will explain how you can set up the booth. So this is the backend link which I have typed, which link we will email you, and this since we are already logged in with one exhibitor ID, so this dashboard is appearing. But once you go to the link, you will need to say type a username and a password, which will email you later on. And once you type that username and password, this is the screen that will appear. And so now we need to set up the booth. So we'll go to the stall setting. And in the stall setting, there are different options available. So first we go to the exhibitor logo. Here you can go to the pencil icon and you can upload your company logo, and that will be displayed here. Then you need to go to the exhibitor name. You can type your company name the way you want to display it. So that thing you can type it here. And then this is a search tag option, because we have a search option in the platform. So any visitors, if your company is related to food or printing and the products that you have, so you can type that product name, description, anything like food, packaging, printing, anything related to your products. So any visitors, they go to the search option, they type these keywords, and your booth will appear to them. So they can go to the booth from this option. So this is how the search option will be available. This is how you can use this search tag. And then the fourth one is stall color option. So we have not kept a standard color. So based on your branding, you can choose a background color as well as the button color, the way you want. So it is up to every company how the way the color they want to choose. You can choose it from here, and that will be updated in the stall. Then this is a stall design. I believe you had received that image specification which we had sent to you. So here you need to go. There are 3 images, and it will appear in different places in the exhibition booth. And we have mentioned the size also. So as per the size, you can create an image with your designer, and then you can upload it here. So once you upload here, this will be updated in the stall. Now we have an option called as a GIF file. So like if you make a GIF file, and you can add, because in GIF we can have images in rotation, but here you can see there is only one image is displayed. But if you update a GIF file in this, so you can simultaneously display 3-4 images on one icon itself. So you can take advantage of that option, and you can upload a GIF file. That's what I will recommend. Otherwise, if you don't have a GIF file, you can upload any JPEG file or PNG file. That is not a problem. So here, once you update here, so once you have the image ready as per this specification, you can update here, and this will be updated in the stall. The stall I will show it to you later on. In this 6th option, there is a website. So you just need to put your website address. So any visitor who come to your stall, they can also go to your website, and they can navigate the website, and they can get more details about your company and everything, and they can even see your contact address, and they can contact you, or any information they want to see, they can check it from there. And now there is a brochure option. So we had given you the PDF file also before. So any PDF you have, you can just upload it here, and that size should be less than 5 MB. So once you upload here, it will accordingly displayed in the stall. And then this is the video option. So in this what you need to do is once you go and add a video, so supposingly you can go here, you can add a video. So there are two types of video which we can upload. One is you can put the video in the YouTube, and you can give the YouTube ID. So here you will select the YouTube ID, and then you just need to select the video ID, which is the link given in the YouTube. So you just need to copy paste that link, and the name you can type as per the video, if it is the video related to your certain products or presentation that you can type. So whatever you type, accordingly it will be displayed. Here we have already uploaded 2 videos. Like this is the ID which you need to type. If you can see in the YouTube link, there is youtube.com/?, and then the ID comes. So this is the ID that you need to copy paste here. So accordingly, once you copy paste, that video will be appeared here. If you don't want to use YouTube, you can use Vimeo. Vimeo is another website where you can upload the video. So if you select Vimeo option, then in the video type you need to select video path. So accordingly, once you select the video part and then Vimeo ID and the name you type, this will be updated. The video will be uploaded in the booth. Now this is the last section, which is the video meeting section. Here you need to add a representative. Here we have added already one representative, but if you want to add more representative, you can add it from here. So in this one, once you add a representative, you need to put your company name, then first name, second name, the address, the mobile number, and the email. The last option is the very important option. In this one, because this is the option where the visitor, once they click the link, they will be able to do video conferencing with you. So any Zoom link you have, like Zoom link or any Google Meet link or any Skype link or any video conferencing link, you just need to create, and you can copy paste that link here, just like the Zoom link which we got for this video presentation. So you can accordingly create your own Zoom link, and you can copy paste here, and you can click on submit. So the visitor, whoever will come to this link in the booth, they will be able to click the link, and they can accordingly do a video conferencing. But supposingly if you are not there at that same time for the video conferencing, you will get an alert in your in this portal as well as in the Zoom link, and accordingly you can request them for a timing, and then accordingly you can do at your convenient time you can do the video presentation. So even if it is better that you are online, but even if you are not online, you can still do the video meeting at a later time or a later day. So this is a stall that we made. So this is how the stall will appear to the visitors. And here you can see the video where we uploaded a video. So video will appear here, and they can go and they can click on view, and accordingly they can see the video. This is I am talking from the visitor's perspective. So they can see the video, and here there is another option of schedule a call. So during the 3 days of the exhibition, the visitors, they will come here and they can set up a timing, and click on schedule. So you will get an alert accordingly on your dashboard, so that so and so visitors, they have come, and they want to schedule a call at this time, so accordingly you can be present and you can join the call. Then here is the website which we added the address website, so they can go to the website also. And apart from the video which we saw here, this is they can also see the video from here, and they can also do a full screen, so they can get the video. They can see the video, everything, and all the details the company is offering, and from here also they can get the advantage. Then here this is a live chat option, so once you click on live chat, you can connect with this is from the visitor. So if I'm a visitor, I want to connect with this exhibitor, Golden Tiger Mole. I will just click on hi, so accordingly he will get an alert and hi. So accordingly, once I am clicking hi, so from your dashboard you will get an alert, so you can see the message and you can reply. And these are the online users they are showing that who are currently online now. So so you can click on anyone and you can also chat with them. And this you can download the data also. Once you click on download, you can download that data also, the chat which you had made. You can download that for later viewing also. Then this is the video meeting option. So if I'm a visitor, so I will go to this option, the video meeting. So I will get the detail of the representative who is here. Right now I have not added the link which I had mentioned in the last column in the 9th option. So suppose if I add the link, that link will appear here, and I can click on the link here, and I can start the video meeting right away. So once you add that link, you can directly start the video meeting. So accordingly you can communicate. So this is how the visitors perspective they can and also above video there is another section of brochures, because we didn't add the brochure in that stall, so it does not come here. But once we add the brochures, the brochure also will come here, and just like the video where there is a view option, similarly the brochure option is the same. So they can go to the PDF file, they can also download that PDF file. So this is how the visitors will be able to see your stand. And notes section. So here you can see all the visitors who visit your stall. Like this is the stall, then you can see all the visitors who are there with their name, email ID, phone number, and country, everything. So and this you can download here also, so that you can use it for your later use. And this is how in the stall visit section they will show you the date, the timing, when they visited, and how much time they stayed there. Everything here you will see. Like you can see like this start time as well as the end time. You can see like this. There is another one which stayed for 10 minutes. So accordingly you can judge the visitors' interest. How much time they are spending, so accordingly you can come to know how much what kind of visitors they have, what kind of potential they have. So here you will see that. Then this is the schedule a call option. Here you will get the alert of the schedule call with the company name and everything. I will schedule one call, but I will check that message and will solve that out, and accordingly this will be displayed here, the stall name and everything. And this is the website click. So just like we click the website, so whoever visitors who goes and who clicks the website, their details will come here. And also the brochure clicks, because we didn't have the brochures in that stall, it is not displaying, but accordingly you will get to know if they downloaded the brochure and which company they downloaded. This is the video click which we have. So this is how the details will come up. And this video click is the YouTube video which we had uploaded. So that is it is giving the report of that one. And in this video meeting, clicks is the one which is of the Zoom meeting or a Skype meeting or any any video software you are comfortable with. So that if they click there, so you will get alert here. So accordingly you can call them, you can email them, or you can just click on your link. Like if you are in the platform, so you can be online with that link also. So anyone who is coming in the Zoom link, so you once you get alert in the Zoom link, and you can start the video meeting. So this is how all the reports will come, will get updated, and then this you can download it at the end of every day, and after the exhibition also you can download this everything. So in case you miss out a live chat, in case you miss out any visitor, so still you can contact them. Even after the exhibition also you can still contact them. So that is the advantage of a virtual exhibition. Social launch section, so this is available to everyone, to the exhibitor as well as the visitors. So in this section, what is the advantage is that anyone who is online, you can immediately start a conversation even if they have not come to your stall, because they might just log in and they might browsing, still they are not able to not come to your stall. So you can directly invite them from here, and you can start a conversation, and you can invite them to your stall, so that they can accordingly go to your stall and they can browse everything, and then they can start a conversation with you. So this is the social launch section. So because our intention is that you don't miss any visitor, whoever comes to the portal, and also anyone who wants to log in to this portal, they can just log in from their mobile number, and the registration is also, we don't take much detail. Just like I showed you, the name, company name, email ID, and password. That's the very basic detail we take, so that people don't like to remember a login and password every visitor. They don't want to remember that, and they won't want to go to that process of confirmation and everything. So it is actually happening in Uganda. Not many, very few people from Nigeria, they can come all the way, or even from Tanzania,